Yo, what is up, guys? Savage Boy 23 back with another video. Today, I'm gonna give you guys my NBA recap and my NBA day-to-day prediction. Alright? We had some crazy games last night. I'm gonna talk about them all right now. So, yeah, before we get into it, can you guys like, subscribe, comment down below, and tell me, guys, what your guys' favorite team is, and tell me what team do you think will bring the NBA championship home. Alright? So, yeah. Let's get into it so it can be fast recap, and then we can move on to the predictions. I have some stuff to say at the very end about some teams. So, yeah. Now, this game here, I tuned into it. Now, I didn't watch it fully. I forgot to tune into it earlier. I tuned into, like, right at the middle of the second quarter. I forgot if it was at the 7-minute mark or 5-minute mark. But I tuned into it into the second quarter. And when I tuned into it, I don't know if this was in the first half or second half, because I wasn't really paying attention to this game. The score was 18-33. Yeah, I honestly don't think Orlando has a shot. I'm really being honest. And then there's nothing to say about this game. I know a lot of people say there's a lot of things to say about this game, but there's really not. Because Orlando's a very young team. At least they made it to the playoffs. But to go to let's say if they go to the NBA Finals, oh my God, they're going to get blown out by that team. Because they don't have experience. But now they have experience once they get knocked out in the first round. But Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland was going off as usual. You know, I'm not going to sit here and say, no, they didn't, because they basically did. And to sit here and say that the Cavs almost blew this lead, the score was, what, 68, somewhere around in 68, or 65, whatever it was, to 82, or 85, whatever the case may be. They went from 68 to 81. They almost tied the game up. That's crazy. That is really crazy. And this was not a high-scoring game. I don't know if anybody knows this, but this is the first game that I know so far that wasn't a close game. Or not a close game, a low-score game. 96-86. Wow. I did not even expect that. I don't know if anybody knows that. Yeah. Other than that, man, this series right here is not that fun. I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. I don't see any progress against the Orlando Magic. I know a player got hurt. I forgot what his name was, but good thing he came back and played. I think he tweaked his ankle or something worse than that. But come on. You think Orlando, Franz Wagner, and Val Banchero can lead an Orlando team to a championship? I don't know. I'm going to probably say no. They are young stars. So, yeah. I mean, now they're going up to Orlando. So, maybe, I'm going to say this loud and clear to Orlando fans, to every other fan out there. Regardless if you're an Orlando fan or not, it's going to be a sweep in Orlando. It is. It's not going to a Game 7, Game 6. It's going to be a sweep. I'm here to tell you right now, it's going to be a sweep. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but most likely I'm not. It's going to be a sweep. Orlando is going to be shut out at their own home court. They're not going to fly back to Cleveland. So, Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland, they're nice on the court. Let me say that now to you. They're nice on the court. Donovan Mitchell's like, this is an easy team. I don't even got to play at half of the game. Hey, Donovan Mitchell, let me say this to you, man. You know I'm a huge fan of you, Spider Mitchell. Don't get too comfortable. We know this is a young Orlando Magic team. This is probably, their first time in the playoffs without Shaq, if I'm correct. But Donovan Mitchell, don't get too cocky, don't get too happy, because once you finish Orlando, you got to play another team. And that team's going to be a lot harder than right now that you're facing. So, yeah. But I'm going to say this right now, loud and clear to everybody. This is going to be a sweep. This is gonna be a sweep. That's what I'm gonna say right now. Alright, let's move on. Man, I was excited to talk about this game. Oh my god. What a crazy game. What a crazy game. Now, I know a lot of people are gonna have their doubts and their own opinions and thoughts. And here's the thing, okay? I root for both of these teams. Alright? But before I made the playoff prediction, I was leaning towards the Knicks. Alright? And when I was leaning towards the Knicks, I was like, are they going to have a shot in this? So, the Knicks, what an impressive comeback. They were down, 96 to 101? And they came back and they won this game. DiVincenzo shot 2 threes, missed one, shot the other one. Hartenstein got the rebound. Now, I know everybody could sit here and gloat and say 76ers called a foul. I think they did call a foul because I saw the game and I saw it in slow motion. So can't see and say that was not a foul or a timeout. So take it how you want it. 76ers. Now it's going to be shipped up to Philadelphia. I will see that game. I'm going to go on that game, hopefully. But I want to say this loud and clear. The refs did a bad thing in that game. We've all known that. We've all seen it. In the regular season and in this season. Playoff time season. Everybody's mad. And let me tell you this loud and clear. By the way, the 76ers, they were up by 5. 5. Who do you want to blame on that? Honestly, who do I want to blame? There's a bunch of people I want to blame. I want to blame the ref for not calling a timeout. I want to blame Kyle Lowry for dribbling the ball in at the wrong place. Or should I blame Tyrese Maxey for getting the ball at the wrong time at the wrong place? Because you know why I say that? Those reasons why? Because if you guys go back to the game recap and see what actually happened, Kyle Lowry, he was moving around. He didn't know where to throw it, right? But I think he saw Tyrese Maxey on one side, right? He saw Tyrese Maxey, he threw it. And apparently people were going to say Tyrese Maxey slipped. He got his footing wrong. Honestly, I don't know what to say about that. I'm going to say no. I think he just landed awkwardly. He messed up. He did mess up his footing, though. The way he fell. And then, I don't know if it was Jalen Brunson or Hartenstein or Josh Hart that came and took the ball. And I want to say this to DiVincenzo. And I'm glad he did it. I'm glad he did it. Because if it wasn't him, this game would not be a win for the Knicks. 2-0 series. This man shot the 3. Right? Missed it. Hartenstein gave it back to him in a rushed way. He didn't see him, but he gave it back to him, luckily. Then, what's his name? Kelly Oubre, if I'm correct, wasn't defensing his players right. He didn't defense DiVincenzo right. As soon as DiVincenzo let go of that ball, Kelly Oubre tried to defense, and he made the shot, and they won by 3. What an incredible ending to this game. I don't think we're ever going to have another excitement again in these series for the playoffs. Now, there's going to be a lot of mixed opinions here and there, but let me tell you my reasoning, okay? Now, I don't know if I should be complaining about the foul or should I be complaining about the timeout by the coach that called it. And I know what people are gonna say. They need to be they need to look into this call or the timeout. Honestly, I agree with you there. They need to look into that call. Because I heard the coach said he called the timeout, and I think the ref just looked at him and turned his head and said, no timeout. So, who do you want to blame the card on? Do you want to blame it on the 76ers or do you want to blame it on the refs? Because the 76ers did a stupid call too. Don't get me wrong. You know I'm a huge fan of the 76ers and Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey. But are we all going to sit here and blame Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Hartenstein, and the New York Knicks squad? This was a great game. This literally felt like a game 7 or a game 4. A sweep. That's how it felt. But it was a game 2 in New York, Madison Square Garden. But in my opinion, my mixed opinions, they should have called a foul. They should have called a timeout. I know people are going to say they didn't call a timeout. The coach said he called a timeout. So, refs, Adam Silver, you need to talk about that. Because we already had unfair calledness in the regular season. We cannot have unfair calledness in the playoffs. This is playoff atmosphere right now. This is playoff time right now for teams. And if they lose all because of one stupid call, what we just saw last night, then it's over. The teams that they root for have no hope. Now the Knicks lead the series 2-0. Now they ship up to Philadelphia. Let's see if Philadelphia can tie the series up, or is it going to be 3-0? And they'll be sent home in Philadelphia in game 4. A really disappointing ending. I really wish that this did not happen. And I know everyone's going to say that too. But this was a crazy ending. This might be one of the craziest endings I've ever seen in a playoff atmosphere. I don't care about any other game. I don't care about the Cavs series. I don't care about the Lakers series. I don't care about the Dallas Mavericks series. This series right now, I am really focused on this series. Because what's going to happen to Joel Embiid and what's going to happen to Jalen Brunson, whoever goes home packed up back to their home city, we're not going to see them until next season. That is just crazy ending. I have no words to say on that. You guys were leading by 5. You could have tied this series up last night. 1-1. Ship back up to Philadelphia. Possibly take a 2-0-1 series. 2-1 series in that game. But everything had to shift just slightly. All because of one stupid call. And it's really disappointing. Adam Silver, you need to look into that call. I know I'm going for the New York Knicks, but the 76ers too, that hurts. As a 76ers fan too, and a New York Knicks fan, that hurts. That really hurts as a 76ers fan. That's a really disappointing call. That should at least be a timeout. At least a timeout. Now, I don't know who to blame. Who should I blame? Should I blame Tyrese Maxey for catching the ball at the wrong time? Should I blame Mike, man, bro. This is disappointing. Honestly, man, we're all gonna have to look back into this game when this game starts, and we're all gonna say what's gonna happen at the very end. The very end is where it's at. So, yeah. But guys, I'm going to give you guys my last NBA recap. And, yeah. Alright. What the heck happened in this game? What the heck happened in this game? Let's all give them a moment. Because, let's be honest, they're not gonna last. The Los Angeles Lakers. And I have something better to tell you guys at the very end of this game. It'll be a surprise. Yeah. I don't know where to start. From start one, or in the middle, or at the end. But the Lakers, man, Anthony Davis was going off, man. 32 points, acting like he's the brother of Nikola Jokic, looking like he's the older brother of Nikola Jokic. Man, everything was doing so perfect for you guys. Anthony Davis was going in the paint. He's not worried about Nikola going after him. He's not afraid of Nikola blocking his shot. Oh my God. And the worst part was the Lakers were up by 20 points. The score was 68-48. I don't know when's the last time I heard the Lakers go up by that many points by an NBA championship team against them. When I said I'm excited to talk about this game, I really am. I was like, finally, I can talk about the Lakers tomorrow morning when I make the video. And then everything starts crashing down. The Chicken McNuggets, they came back, cut into that 20-point lead, tied it up at 95. Well, 15, then 95. And then the crybaby stealed it, dunked it. And then, the very end, Jamal Murray goes, shoots that winning buzzer shot, and walks off of Denver and flies out to Los Angeles. Can't make this up. You cannot make this NBA up. Jamal Murray had a very bad game last night. We've all known that. Nikola Jokic did not have a good game last night. We've all known that, right? This was like what? Only one game that Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic didn't have? The Lakers lose by 2. 99-101. The Lakers were leading the whole game. 20-point game. Now, everybody keeps talking about the crybaby's legacy. He needs this. He deserves this loss. You know why? Because it was all on him. This game was all because of him. We lost this game because of him. Well, you guys, not me. Los Angeles Lakers fans, you lost this game because of him. I don't care if you want to say this and gloat and say, he's my GOAT. You think Michael Jordan would have done this? You think Michael Jordan will hold a 20-point lead and blow it around in the fourth quarter? No, he won't. No, he won't. He will actually make that thing higher. Michael B. Jordan. That's his real name, by the way. Everybody call him that. Because he's the man of basketball. He's the real man. He would always be the GOAT. Crybaby, let me do you a favor. Just retire. Because apparently you can't do nothing on the court. You always cry and moan about Anthony Davis. You can't stand there. You can't do this. Anthony Davis is doing his best he can. I think it's your fault that you're messing him up. Honestly, let me say this to every Lakers fan out there. Let me say this to every Lakers fans out there. And take this from a good fan, okay? And you guys all know that I'm a Lakers fan. Was a Lakers fan when Kobe Bryant was on the team. I still am a Lakers fan, but not as much. I don't keep up with them no more. Maybe you need to leave the team. And I think it's time for you to leave the team. I know there was a lot of people out there saying, oh, you're going to leave. Oh, no, you're going to stay. Honestly, I think you should leave. I really do. Because you are hurting this team so much. You lost a 20-point lead to the Chicken McNuggets. This is not your legacy that we're breaking. This is the Lakers' legacy that you're breaking. Nobody cares about your legacy. Everybody cares about the Lakers' legacy. And I know you're down 0-10. You lost to this team 10 times in a row. And I know people are going to say, when is the glass going to shatter? When are you going to win your first game against them? To tell you the truth, and again, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But it might never happen. Because he's not good on the Chicken McNuggets. He can't go against them. Sure, when he sees Jason Tatum in a Celtics uniform, do you really think that he's going to go against Jason Tatum in the Celtics? You got Jrue Holiday. You got Jaylen Brown. Maybe he might hold up against them. But what makes you think you can hold up against Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray? Come on! In the fourth quarter, too, at the wrong time, the Lakers had to lose this game. I know, let me tell you this, Laker fans. Let me tell you this, Laker fans. This is going to be a hard game to sleep on until the next game starts. And the next game is in Los Angeles. It's Thursday. That's when the NFL draft is. To be honest, I might skip the NFL draft. I don't care about the NFL draft. Forget that. I'm more focused on in the playoffs than the NFL draft. I love NFL, don't get me wrong. But who wants to sit there for a few hours, a long time and watch the NFL draft? I'd rather watch basketball than that. But anyways. The Lakers are going to get swept. And you know what I've been hearing? Don't know if it's true. Christian Wood's coming back. Game 3, right? In Los Angeles. Okay, that's good. But also, there might be a new face on the team. Well, not new, but he's coming back. Jared Vanderbilt. Now, Laker fans, let me say this to you. Regardless if you get those two players back or not, they're not going to be 100%. They might be 50-50. And plus, even if they come back, they're not going to be, having the whole minutes. They're going to have a minute restriction. Maybe if there's a game 4, maybe they'll play. I don't know. Or no, sorry, not game 4. Maybe if there's a game 5, maybe they'll have a lot more minutes. Look. Flaker fans, let me tell you this. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I see this 2 ways going. 2 ways. This is not going to a game 7. I know that for sure. It's not going to a game 7. I know 100% it's not going to a game 7. It can only go 2 ways. It's going to a game sweep for the Nuggets. Right? Or a game 6. Game 5. The only way that the Lakers can beat these Chicken McNuggets is with no Jamal Murray and no Nikola Jokic. Because this is outrageous. The Lakers lead, right? They had the 20-point game. And to be honest, I was watching this game, with my friends, and they were telling me Lakers are going to win this. I look at them and I say, Lakers are going to blow it. That's how they are. They're flakers. What they do is they like to get their fans happy and they like to drop everybody back down. Panic mode is what everybody wants to call it, right? I want to say 2 players that did great last night. Jamal Murray for winning that buzzer beater shot. And Nikola Jokic doing amazing in that second half in the fourth. Now, I have one thing to tell you, Nikola Jokic. What were you doing at half court throwing the ball like a slingshot, bro? What were you doing? Were you asking for a foul, bro? Oh my god, man. Bro, when I see this man shoot like that, I'm like, bro, he probably does not know where to throw. He just throws the ball, Flaker fans, get happy to get swept in round one again. AD, I'm so sorry, man. You have to be with this horrible franchise team. I really feel bad for you. Can you please request a trade? Because you can't keep going out there and keep hurting your legacy, man. Oh, and by the way, let me tell this to you. Let me say this to every Lakers fan out there and every NBA fan out there, okay? Before I move on. Now, there was a list going around. Best player is GOAT talk. Now, I'm going to give you my, not mine, I'll give you mine second, but I'm going to give you the list right now that they gave me. Michael Jordan is number one. All right? 45.9% is GOAT. You know, that's how it has to be. Number two is the crybaby LeBron at 42.1. I don't know why. You know, Black Mamba, Kobe B. Bryant had to be 3. He is at 9.8 as a GOAT. I don't know why, but okay. Now, come on, really? Now, I'm not going to say this is bad or good, but I'm just going to say it. Steph Chef is number 4. 0.8. Dang. People really don't want to say Steph Chef's good? Oh my God. And this is the GOAT debate we're talking about. And number 5, to be honest, I don't know why this guy's even in the talks of GOAT debate. Paul Pierce. 0.8. Oh my God. Who voted for Paul Pierce to be a GOAT? Oh my God. No, sorry. Magic Johnson is number 4. Paul Pierce is number 5. So Paul Pierce, number 5, that's what he's at. I skipped Magic Johnson, my bad. Magic Johnson is... Oh, he's 0.8 too. Oh my God, never mind about that. So it goes Michael Jordan, number 1. Crybaby, number 2. Kobe B. Bryant, number 3. Steph Chef, number 3. Magic Johnson, number 4. And Paul Pierce, number 5. That's how it goes. But let me tell you my way. Alright? Whoever made this list, I appreciate you. You know we always do. Because, you know, Michael Jordan fans, we always like to talk about and gloat things. But I think you should change it up a little bit. Okay? Put Michael Jordan, number 1. That's always not even a debate. Put Kobe B. Bryant, number 2. Put Steph Chef, number 3. Next time, put 3 for Steph. Now, should I put Magic Johnson as a GOAT and Paul Pierce as a GOAT? I don't know. To me, they don't look GOAT debate to me, you know? They don't. You should put the Crybaby at bottom 10. That's what he deserves. You really think that you want to put the Crybaby over Michael Jordan? Man, you guys are delusional. I don't know what's going on in the NBA world. Please make this make sense to me. Who wants to put the Crybaby as the GOAT? Did you not see what he did Did you guys not see what he did last night? Blew a 20-point lead? Oh my God. And you guys want to put him in the GOAT debate? He's not the GOAT. He's not. If Michael Jordan played in this era and he's still healthy and he still does what he does, you really think that he can beat Crybaby? Absolutely. Absolutely he will. Now, I've had talks with my friends a lot, and they always want to talk about 2016 Crybaby LeBron of Michael Jordan, Chicago Bulls era. Michael Jordan. Who would go in a 1v1? To be honest, it's going to be Michael Jordan all the way. one way or another. And I know Crybaby fans out there are gonna cry and say, no, it's this and that. And a lot of people say that this talk is over. It's long gone from over. It's still here, 2024. Michael Jordan played a long time ago, and we're in 2024. So it's not going away anytime soon. I'm here to tell you the truth. Honestly, what I'm really surprised about is about this this GOAT debate. I really don't care about, I'm really surprised that Magic Johnson and Paul Pierce is in here. Who invited him to the GOAT debate talk? I'm really curious. Paul Pierce never led anything. The only thing that he led was the Boston Celtics. You want to talk about he led the Flippers somewhere? They went nowhere with him on the team. Magic Johnson. Now, you want to talk about the Magic Johnson from the Lakers with Kobe? Or do you want to talk about the Magic Johnson that... Honestly, here's the thing. I would take Magic Johnson because, he's a diehard Lakers player. He's a great player. But Paul Pierce is a traitor. He went from the Boston Celtics to the Flippers. And he tried to build something with the Flippers. I'm surprised ZP0's not in here. ZP0 should be in here as the worst GOAT ever. But this is the best GOAT ever. So, can't be in there. If there was a list of worst GOAT debates, of worst, who would never be a GOAT, I would definitely make that list in a heartbeat. Because I think ZP0 would be my number one guy. Because he can't make nothing up. And he's going to request a trade from the Golden State Warriors to go to another super team. And then everything's going to just crash down. Just retire in the NBA CP0 because you're not getting no ring. I forgot how old you are, to be honest. But, yeah. Whoever made that list is making Michael Jordan number one. Thank you. I appreciate you. But Steph Curry, I'm not really feeling about him being number 3. Number 2, honestly, before we move on, honestly, I want to say this. Michael Jordan's number 1 all time. Let's just point that out right now. Kobe Bryant number 2, Steph Curry number 3. That's literally what it should be. Get the crybaby's face out of the GOAT debate because it's never going to happen. Ever. So, yeah. But guys, that is my NBA recap. And that's what I was telling all of the Laker fans out there, or all the Flaker fans out there. But other than that, we got some blast games yesterday. We gonna even got better games today. So guys, if you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and tell me guys what your guys' favorite team is. And tell me what team do you think will bring the NBA championship. Alright. Now, we all know that I'm sticking with these teams. We all know that I'm sticking with the team. I'm not going nowhere. I'm sticking with my teams. Alright? I'm going to be here until the NBA Finals come and I'm done making these videos. Because a lot of people kind of pissed. I don't know if they're pissed at me or they're just pissed in general. It's not my fault that your team made it to the playoffs and they choke at the wrong time. So, at least some of my teams made to the playoffs more than one time. Well, I gotta say. Now, Phoenix Suns versus Timberwolves. Kevin Durant versus Anthony Edwards. Now, I'm really excited for this game. I don't know why. I just want the Phoenix Suns to get swept in round 1. Really want to see. I'm sticking with Minnesota. You guys already know Minnesota. I'm going to be taking Anthony Edwards in this game. Whatever happens in this game, happens in this game. So, yeah. Now, I don't know why. It just feels odd to me because people tell me all the time that, and it's just, and I think about it sometimes too, and I'm not trying to say it because I don't want to look like I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm going to say it either way. But I do know what I'm talking about, and I don't think he should be in there. Kevin Durant should be in that talk of GOAT debate. No, he should not be in that talk. Reason why he should not be that talk, he cannot lead a team towards the finals. You want to talk about the Warrior days? We can talk about the Warrior days. He had Steph Curry with him, and Klay Thompson and Draymond Green. You want to talk about the Brooklyn Nets team? Weren't they like dead, not dead last, but weren't they like terrible because of Kyrie Irving doing his situation? And Kevin Durant got hurt, if I'm correct. So, why would Kevin Durant be in that talk? This man is a great player, don't get me wrong. Fun player to watch. I just don't think he should be in that talk of being the GOAT. So, yeah. I'm just speaking of what people are telling me. And Kevin Durant is nowhere to be found in that list. I'll be surprised if you guys actually do say Kevin Durant's number one. Don't get me wrong, he's a fun player to watch. He's just not a leader. He's a follower. That's in my opinion. So, yeah. All Kevin Durant fans out there, I want to say this loud and clear. You're a fan of him, he's not a leader. He's a follower. So, if you want to talk about him being a GOAT, you gotta earn it. Right? Everybody gotta earn something in life. He's gotta earn his talk about the GOAT. Because I saw this, I don't know where I saw it. I don't know if it was on ESPN, TNT, or I just looked it up one time. But Kevin Durant's nowhere to be found in that list. And I'm saying that the nicest way I can. Like, he's there, but I just can't believe it. You know? So, yeah. But, I'm taking Minnesota to win that game, or this game. Why did I say that game? I see them winning this game. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say it's going to be a blowout. Hopefully, it's a competitive game. Imagine it's like a 23, 24-point lead on the Phoenix Suns, and then they blow it around the fourth quarter, just like the Los Angeles Lakers did. So, yeah. I'm taking Minnesota to win this. Hopefully, they go up 2-0 today. So, yeah. And they go to Phoenix, Arizona. That's going to be a crazy game. Yep. But, yeah. Taking Minnesota. Alright, let's move on to this game here. Game of dollar. Game of dollar. You know. The man that said, we're going to finish the work without you, Giannis. That's not his words, my words. That's what he did. Now, I'm sticking with the Bucks. We've all known that. The Pacers, in the other hand, they have nothing to prove. This is their first time in the playoffs, right? Just like the Orlando Magic. Tyrese Halliburton, Siakam, they have nothing to prove. They're not going towards round 2, round 3. They are going to get blown out in this game. I don't want to sit here and say and gloat and say it's going to be a 30-point lead for the Bucks. Because we saw what Dame time can do. We've all known what Dame can do. He can shoot lights out when you want him to. He can shoot lights out when you don't want him to. And I don't care what people talk about when they say Damian Lillard did do good in that second half in that game. So what? Damian Lillard, do you, man. At least you got the win, right? Is that what everybody wants? A win? You don't care if your superstar drops points in the second half? We all know that some players care about their points instead of the game. That's what I heard from some players. So, yeah. To me, it doesn't make sense. I don't know why they say that, but it just doesn't make sense. But I'm sticking with the Bucks, and I think they're gonna win this. There's a small little hint. Don't know if it's confirmed. I don't know if it's confirmed. I don't think it is confirmed. Giannis might come back in Game 3. That's the only hint that I saw. But it's fake. It's not coming back. Whoever keeps making those, not coming. He might come back in Game 2. Not Game 2, but Round 2. He's not coming back in Game 2. Or Game 3. Game 3. He's not coming back in Game 3. Trust me, if Giannis came, the Pacers would have got swept. Because you know how Giannis is. He's kind of pissed at what happened in the regular season for the Pacers. They took the ball when he dropped that many points. So, Giannis coming out for revenge in these games. But, yeah. Dame Adala, Bobby Portis, Malik Beasley, go out there and do a show. And Doc Rivers, don't fluke in this game. Alright? We have two worst coaches right now in the NBA. Darvin Ham and Doc Rivers. There might be more, but so far, those are the only two. So, yeah. I'm going with Bucks. Bucks go out here and do a show for me. Alright. Never thought of my life saying this, but I'm excited for this game. Kyrie Irving, Luka Doncic. I have some bad news to tell you, and I don't know if you want to hear it, but I have to tell you regardless because you're going to have to deal with it. Potentially, the Claw, Kawhi Leonard, is questionable to come back in this game. Now, I don't know if that's confirmed. Don't know if it's true. But if he comes back, you have a heavy load to carry. You have a hard trash to throw away. I need you to go out here, regardless if the Claw's on the floor or not. I need you to make the honey bun keep slipping and sliding on the floor. He's not going to go out here and show like he's the second Michael Jordan in the NBA. Because he's not. Russell Westbrook, keep bricking those basketballs behind the backboard, please. PG-13, I mean, to be honest, you're going to be gone sooner than later. I ain't worried about you. You might break a finger and you might say I'm out for the season. I ain't worried about you. The honey bun. I just said you. I don't know what to say about you, to be honest. Because if I have to say something, I don't know what to say. You're a honey bun. I gave Russell Westbrook bricking the basketball off the backboard. To be honest, I gave PG-13 to break a finger and he's out for the season. What do I give you? I gave you slipping and sliding, but that's not going to do nothing for you. Oh, maybe I could give you breaking the court. I don't know, though. The Claw, you know you're ducking out game 1, right? Because you're scared, right? You know you're scared, right? Everyone's going to be tuning into this game. I don't want to, but I have to tune into this game. The Claw is going to say he's 100%, but he's going to get hurt. Saying that loud and clear. Regardless if I'm right or wrong, he's going to get hurt. And I don't wish no other player to go out there and get hurt. I'm just speaking facts. But I want to say this loud and clear. Kyrie Irving, Luka Doncic, PJ Washington, go out there and do a show. Go out there and tie this series 1-1 and ship it up to Dallas. Okay? That's all I want from you. I'm sticking with Dallas, and I have faith of Dallas taking this series and taking round 1. So, yeah. But other than that, guys, that is my NBA recap and my NBA predictions. You guys tell me in the comments who you guys are going for, and tell me who's going to win this games or who's going to bring the NBA championship home. That being said, guys, I'm going to head out. Peace out. Please again, guys, like, subscribe, comment down below. Peace.